Hi everyone, welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. This is a tutorial for part 1 of my easy piano arrangement of Amazing Grace. If you want to see the full performance of this song, you can follow the link above or below this video. As usual, I teach you how to play the left hand and the right hand, and we put them together. I give you some technique tips that will help you with this piece in particular, and I show you what I'm doing with the pedal, and I usually explain why, so that you can start to learn all about the pedaling issue. I know that's a big deal for a lot of people. It's really not as mysterious as it might seem, but you do have to have some understanding of what's happening. So if you have not used the pedal before, if you need some clarification, then watch my piano pedaling tutorial. If you want the sheet music for this song, you can find the link in the description box of this video. If the sections that I'm making are too long for you, then you can make them shorter. Just go as far as you can, stop there, repeat as many times as you need to. Make sure that you can play it without me, and then keep going, okay? Now, another thing you can do if you have trouble remembering what the order of the notes is just take a blank sheet of paper and write down the note names. Like you can write left hand does, I don't know, G, A, C, D, F. And so when you're playing, you can kind of look at that. So even if you don't read sheet music, it's a really good idea to get the sheet music, because in this way, by following what I'm doing on the screen and looking at your sheet music and making notes for yourself, you can actually start to learn how to read sheet music. It's a lot easier as a musician to follow sheet music than it is to write down letter names on just a piece of paper. So I would really recommend that you do that. So if you're ready to learn part 1 of my easy piano arrangement of Amazing Grace, then keep watching. The left hand first finger starts on the A, that's just below middle C. Then you take that first finger and move it down to D, pick up your hand, second finger on D flat, and then first finger goes under that second finger to C, then step down, second finger on B. The first finger again goes underneath the second finger. Make sure you do this really gently. You don't want to make weird shapes with your hand. So play your A, first finger, and then fifth finger reaches down to the A an octave below. You can connect it or you can disconnect it. There's a lot of room for interpretation in this song. We'll talk a little bit about that in this tutorial. So first, let's just learn the notes. Once you've played that A, the low A with your fifth finger, pick up your fifth finger and move it up to the D right above it. And then with your first finger, play the D an octave above that. Fifth finger on G, first on F, second on C, and then fifth finger back to F. So I'll do all that without talking, and you can hear it. Okay, so you can take out a piece of paper and write down the note names in order as they occur, or you can get the sheet music, which the link is in the description box here, and follow along with the sheet music. Even if you're not great at reading notes, this will actually help you to learn how to read. Right hand second finger starts on G, that's the one right above middle C. Play that G again, and then step up to A, third finger, and then fifth finger on C. Pick up. Now, E, G, and C, 1, 2, and 5, but instead of playing them all at the same time, you have the option of rolling them up. So it's almost like you're playing them in a sloppy way from the bottom to the top, like that. You don't have to. On any of these chords, you can either roll them or arpeggiate them, or you can play them as a block, okay? It's entirely up to you. Like I said, there's a lot of room for individual interpretation and expression in this song. Actually in most music, but especially stuff like this. Okay, pick up your fifth finger, move it down to A, and then step down G, F. hold on to that F, and below it add a middle C with your thumb, and above it add an A with your fifth finger. So we held on to that F, we kind of anchor that note there. You don't want to push down because that will make you tight. So just sit there like you're sitting in your chair right now or on your piano bench. Just sit there with your third finger and add the other two at the same time like that, okay? Pick up your fifth finger and move it down to G. Pick up. Now again, you're going to play 3 notes. You can play them, blocked or arpeggiated. First finger on A, third finger on D, and fifth finger on F. So I'm going to just play them all at the same time, okay? And then second finger kind of flies over that thumb to A flat. Fifth finger goes to D. Even if you're not connecting this, so we're not necessarily connecting it, but we don't want to go like that. See how I'm moving my arm like it's one solid block? We don't really want to do that. You want to anticipate where you're going, even if you're going to pick up like that. All right, then first finger on G, fourth finger on C. Don't worry, we'll go back over this. Second finger on middle C. Now you're going to have 2 quick notes, third on D, fourth on F. And then pick up, A, first finger, C, second finger, F, fifth finger. Play that middle C with your thumb, fifth on A, third on F. Pick up, again 3 notes, B with your thumb, second finger on E, fifth finger on A. Then second finger by itself on D. You're going to play that D again, and you're going to add B flat with your thumb, fifth finger with your G with fifth finger. And then E by itself, third finger. Pick up, you're going to go back to a chord that you've already played, A, C, and F, 1, 2, and 5. Okay, so I would recommend that you watch my demonstration and hear what I've just explained to you a few times. It takes several hearings and watchings of something to really absorb what somebody is demonstrating and talking about. That's why whenever I take lessons, I always record them because I know I'm going to get a lot more out of it by listening to them over and over again. So don't try to follow along necessarily on the first time and expect to get it. I really don't expect you to do that, and you shouldn't either. So set realistic practice habits for yourself. Watch it a couple of times, listen to what I'm saying, then play along with me a few times. And now I'm going to play it without talking so that you can see how the right hand all flows, okay? And remember, you can write down the note names if it's hard to follow, or you can get the sheet music. So here it goes. Right hand starts by itself. And now here's that arpeggiated chord. We're going to start with the left hand by itself, and then the right hand's going to follow like this. I'll show you that again. Okay. Left hand is going to pick up and move while the right hand plays. And then together. Again, left hand will pick up while the right hand plays. And then together. Now just the left. Right hand by itself, left hand's gonna move. Together. Left, then right. Pick up the left, together. Then the right, and then together. I'm going to do that with pedal. I just want to talk about something. How fast should you play this? It's entirely up to you. You can play it more relaxed and reverently, or you can play it a little more, not aggressively, like more energetically, let's say. So you could do very worshipful and kind of meditative, just, kind of feeling it as you go. Or you could be more energetic with it. So what did I do? What was the difference? Well, the first one was slower, it was quieter, it let the notes kind of breathe before the next ones came. The second one was faster, it had more sound, and there was a more strict tempo, a more strict speed. So you can do whatever. It's entirely up to you. All right, pedal. So pedal goes down first. By the way, if you need help with pedaling, like what does it mean when she says change, and it's a really good idea to do my pedaling tutorial. I'll link to it here, and that way you won't be trying to learn too much at once. So do the pedaling tutorial, make sure that you understand it before you try to add pedal to anything. All right, so pedal goes down before the hands start. Now as soon as the left hand plays, the pedal changes. Hold it down. Play and change. 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 That was part one of my easy piano arrangement of Amazing Grace. If you'd like to learn the entire song, you can purchase the full tutorial by following the link below this video. When you purchase the full tutorial, you make it possible for me to keep going and making full-length piano tutorials for you. Find me on Instagram, The Piano Keys TPK, on Facebook, The Piano Keys, and my website is thepianokeys.com. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how you're doing. If you have more requests, send them my way. I'll put them on my list of thousands. Just kidding, not thousands, but hundreds. Keep practicing, have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.